Hello, everybody. My name is Amy, and this is yoga. So, for today, we are going to focus on shoulder openers, and we're going to focus on doing so in a very tight space. I want you to see if you can find a wall to place your yoga mat next to. We're going to go ahead and get started by taking a nice, comfortable, seated, cross-legged position towards the center of the mat. Palms are up, index finger to thumb. Soften your eyes. Inhale through your nose, relax your abdomen, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up. See if you can draw your gaze up to your fingertips. And exhale, lower your arms down, taking your gaze towards the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reach up. And this time, as you exhale, release your right arm down and side stretch over to your right. Take deep breaths and begin to look up towards your hand if this does not bother your neck today. Take nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, carve through to release. Inhale, open up your arms. And exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your left arm down, side stretch over to your left. Deep breaths. Again, see if you can take your gaze up towards your hand. Inhale. Exhale, carve through to release. Inhale, open up your arms. And exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold over your seated cross-legged position, taking your hands as far forward as your body will allow you to go. You should feel a gentle opening into your hips here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, walk your hands in. And exhale into tabletop position. On your next inhalation, come into cow, gentle back bend. Begin to lift your gaze up. And as you exhale, round through to cat, tucking in your tailbone. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. And take your hips to your heels with your arms down by your side, allowing your shoulders to round down. See if you can really breathe into your low back here. Inhale, slide your hands forward, come back to tabletop position. And as you exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round through to cat. And again, take your hips to your heels, returning to child's rest with your arms down by your side. Inhale, slide your hands forward, return to tabletop position. And once again, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And this time, inhale to a nice neutral spine. As you exhale, I want you to place your arm that's closest to the wall into the wall and reach your fingertips towards the ceiling. Make sure to keep your gaze into your mat, keeping your neck nice and neutral. You should feel a deep opening into the front of the shoulder and chest here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release the back of your right hand into your low back, allowing the shoulder to round down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, slide your right arm underneath your left arm, coming to rest on the right shoulder. And if it's not bothering your neck, see if you can lift your gaze upward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press back up to all fours. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides here. So you're taking your opposite arm next to the wall. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. And then reach your other arm into the wall. Make sure to keep your neck nice and neutral and breathe into that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, take the back of your left hand to your low back, allowing the shoulder to round down once again. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, thread that arm underneath and come to rest on your shoulder once again. And again, see if you can lift your gaze upward. Inhale, exhale, press back to all fours. Inhale and exhale, come to child's rest. See if you can reach your fingertips nice and close towards the top of your mat this time. And again, really think about breathing into your low back. Inhale, return to tabletop position or all fours. And as you exhale, press up and through your shoulders. Really think about fanning open your shoulder blades. Inhale and bring the shoulder blades together. Sink down into your shoulders. Exhale, press up and through. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, press up and through. And this time, curl your toes under, knees and hips come up to downward facing dog. And I want you to try to keep your spine as long as you possibly can here. The objective isn't really to straighten the legs fully. I want you to focus on the length of your spine as you reach your sit bones toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release your knees into the mat, hips to heels, returning to child's rest. Inhale to all fours or tabletop position, and exhale once again, downward facing dog for about 5 breaths. 1 breath being 1 inhalation and 1 exhalation. Inhale. Exhale, take your knees back to the mat, and again, take your hips back to your heels. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to go into our sun salutations. Inhale, and as you exhale, begin to tuck in your tailbone like you're going to go into cat. And then step your right foot between your hands, lower the left knee down. Inhale, arms come up to a low lunge. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. Exhale, step forward, coming to forward fold. Really release the back of your neck here. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Returning to forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Release the right knee into the mat, exhaling. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lower your knees into the mat. And then begin to bring your elbows down Inhaling into a cobra pose. Again, really press up and through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, lower your forehead down. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to child's rest. And don't be afraid to kind of reposition yourself as you go along. And keep in mind, we're working with a very tight space today. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Take the right knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. Exhale, step forward, returning to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, left knee into the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, knees, elbows, chest, then chin, scoop through it, and inhale to cobra. Exhale, release your brow down. Inhale, all fours, and exhale to child's rest. Taking deep breaths. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move through that sequence one more time. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Release the left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, curl your toes under. Lift the back knee. Exhale, step forward, returning to forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, right knee into the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, curl the toes under. Lift the back knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, knees, elbows, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, release your brow down. Inhale to all fours. And exhale to child's rest. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths this time. Inhale, come back to all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, walk your hands to your toes. I'm going to adjust myself so that you can see me a little bit more clearly. Now, in forward fold, I want you to allow gravity to do the work for you so that you're just relaxing the back of your neck. Inhale, come halfway up. Bracing your hands just below your knees. And as you exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, turn to look over your right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, turn to look over your left. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale, hinge at the knees. Place your hands into the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, coming to powerful pose. You could either have your arms next to your ears, or if it's bothering your shoulders, you can take your hands to Namaste. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale, release back to forward fold and breathe for about 5 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come halfway up. Breathe deeply. Exhale, turn to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the knees. Take your hands into the mat. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. Inhale, reach those arms up, or take your hands to Namaste, returning to powerful pose. Inhale, exhale, return to forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, powerful pose. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward, adjusting to a high plank position. Press up and through your shoulders. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, take your knees into the mat, hips to your heels, arms down by your side, allowing gravity to do the work to round the shoulders down. Breathe. From here, see if you can wrap your fingertips around your heels. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips, rolling onto the crown of your head, really fanning open those shoulder blades here and taking the shoulders down and away from your ears. This is especially helpful if you spend quite a bit of time at a desk. Inhale, exhale, again, hips to heels, and breathe. Inhale, again, see if you can wrap your hands around your heels. Exhale, roll up onto the crown of your head. Taking deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, slide your arms forward, come back to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands to your toes once again, coming back to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, turn to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge the knees. Inhale, sweep those arms up or come to Namaste hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward, coming back to high plank position. And again, we're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, take your knees into the mat. And with your arms down by your side, hips to heels, back to child's rest. Inhale, take your fingers around your heels. Exhale, lift your hips, again rolling to the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, hips to heels. And take deep breaths. We're going to stay here for about 5 cycles of breaths. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips and breathe. Inhale, exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, exhale. Once again, lift the hips, rolling onto the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, slide your arms forward. Exhale, come back to all fours. Curl the toes under, knees and hips come back up to downward facing dog. See if you can start to lengthen your spine just a little bit more here. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands to your toes. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up or take your hands to Namaste. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward, and exhale, take your knees to the mat. Inhale, cross your ankles. Exhale, roll back to simple cross-legged position. Now from here, we're going to wrap our fingertips around our knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, round your spine. Draw your navel in. Begin to lift your knees to your chest. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round through. Really fanning open the shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round through. And once again, inhale, lengthen your spine. Now, from here, begin to lift your knees up. You're going to come towards the center of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms forward. And exhale, roll all the way back to a nice, comfortable prone position. So I'm going to adjust myself a little bit more so that you can see me more clearly. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift your legs and try to keep your calves about parallel to the floor and try to keep a space between your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach your arms overhead. Try to lengthen your arms as much as possible here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take your arms overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, overhead. This time, inhale. And as you exhale, lift your left arm up and wrap the fingertips of your left hand around the right knee. Inhale, slide the left leg out. And exhale, see if you can start to lengthen the right leg a little bit more and reaching for and binding either the back of the calf or the ankle or the toes if you're feeling especially flexible today. And breathe. Make sure to listen to your body. You do not have to fully extend the leg. You can keep the knee slightly bent here. Now see if you can reach around to the outside of the leg, fanning open that shoulder blade even more. Inhale, exhale, bend to the knee, and release your right foot into the mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower the right arm down, and slide your left heel in. Inhale. Exhale, lift the legs to tabletop. Try to keep your calves parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the arms overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Really working and moving through the shoulders. There's fluid that gets released in your joints. That fluid helps to nourish the joint. It's called synovial fluid. And the more that you can keep it moving, the more likely you will nourish and make your joints healthier. Inhale. Exhale, arms overhead. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, lower the left arm down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower the right arm down. And use your arms to hug your knees in tight. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. If you would like to rock back and forth, you may certainly feel free to do so here. Inhale, take the legs back to tabletop. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, wrap the fingertips of the right hand around the left knee. And inhale, slide the right leg out. As you exhale, lengthen the right leg and wrap your right hand either around the back of the calf or the ankle, or see if you can reach for and bind the toes. Now, keep in mind, everybody has one side that's a little tighter on the other, especially if you've had any injuries on one side or the other side. The main thing is to be patient with yourselves. Inhale, exhale, see if you can reach toward the outside of the left leg, really opening up the shoulder blade. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and bend that left leg and release the left foot into the mat. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, lower the left arm down and slide both heels in. Inhale, exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take your arms overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms overhead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hug those knees into your chest. Again, if you would like to rock from side to side, you may certainly feel free to do so here. Inhale, hold to center. Exhale, take your feet into the mat. And we're going to make our way into our bridge. Now, in bridge pose, if you would like to keep your upper back square to the mat, you may certainly feel free to do so here. If, however, you would like to open a little bit more into the chest, opening into the anterior part of the shoulder, inhale, and as you exhale, begin to tuck in the tailbone, lift the hips, and see if you can roll the shoulders under. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, release your hands, lower the hips down. And again, inhale, exhale, tuck in the tailbone, lift your hips, and again, see if you can roll your shoulders under. Inhale, exhale, and release. One last time, inhale, exhale, tuck in the tailbone, lift the hips, and see if you can roll your shoulders under. We're going to hold bridge a little bit longer this time for about 10 breaths. Really think about engaging your glutes to help support your psoas and hip flexors opening toward the front and to support the low back. 5 more breaths. See if you can lift the hips a little higher. Inhale, exhale, and release. And once again, take your knees to your chest and just wrap your fingertips around the knees. All right, so for today, we're going to come all the way up to a seated position, first rolling over onto our side, and then using the strength of our arms to come all the way up. Now, from here, we're going to utilize a little bit more of the wall. So I want you to try to slide your hips as close to the bottom of the wall as you possibly can, and go ahead and carefully rest on your forearm. From here, you're going to lift the legs up against the wall. 4 legs up the wall. Now, the great thing about legs up the wall is this is a really great way to bring the heart rate down, bring blood pressure down. It's a great way to unwind from your day. From here, we're going to add a little extra shoulder work. So inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, take your arms overhead. Now, if you need to keep the elbows bent, you may certainly feel free to do so here. However, if it's not too strenuous, see if you can straighten your arms as close to your ears as you possibly can. Breathe. Now I want you to see if you can keep the tailbone tucked in so you can really feel your lower back coming in contact with the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, take your arms down by your side. Inhale, exhale, bend your legs, taking your feet into the wall, and roll over onto your side to come all the way back up to a nice, comfortable, simple cross-legged position. Palms are up, index finger to thumb. Soften your eyes, unhinge your jaw. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Namaste. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And again, if you have any areas of your body that you would like to focus on the most, certainly feel free to drop a comment. And of course, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. A wonderful day, everybody. Enjoy. Peace.